come out, honey?
How long has she been in there, Dad?
Almost an hour, Lionel.
Wow, Theo, she must be extremely upset, agitated, perturbed, distressed, blue.
Yeah, I guess so, Heath. Oh, hey, Leona, are you extremely upset? Or agitated? Perturbed? Distressed? Blue? Oh, what's this? Yes.
How long are you gonna stay under there, Leona? A whole hour?
What, the whole day?
Forever?
Oh.
Yes. What? Hey, you can't stay under there forever! Oh, Dad, we have to find a way to get her out. I've got it! Wait right here.
Oh, don't you at least want to talk about it, honey? Huh? What? On. What on earth could that mean? Oh, it says no. Had it upside down. Oh.
Oh, pardon my intrusion, Theo, but I have an idea. Oh, why don't you lure, tempt, entice her out with, say, this lamb chop?
A lamb chop, eh? Yeah, that might just work, Heath. It would certainly work on me. Oh, excuse me, sir. I'm afraid I'm going to have to borrow this here lamb chop for important library business. Leona, my pet, Daddy has a treat for you. And it's looking quite yummy.
It's something delicious, savory, delectable, scrumptious, and tasty.
Yeah, come on, Leona. Just have one little bite. Huh?
Ringleader 1, I have the suspect in sight.
Over?
Yeah, over.
Roger, Ringleader 2. Operation Uplift is,
A go?
yeah, a
Throw the doll out first and come out with your hands up.
Oh, no. Lionel, we don't want to scare her out.
What?
I said we don't want to scare her out.
Okay, Dad.
God.
I'll scare her out.
Yes.
Hold this.
Huh? No, not scare her, son. The thing is... I think we need to try a gentler approach, son. Ooh.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay, Dad.
Situation under control, Ringleader 1. Back to,
headquarters?
Yeah, headquarters.
Silverstein, Spinelli. Ah, here it is. That should do nicely.
Eat the chop! Eat the chop! Eat the chop! Eat the chop! Oh boy! Gee, how did those get there? Guess I got a little carried away.
Mom.
I think that maybe it's time we tried something else.
Something else, what? Sylvester and the Magic Pebble by William Steig. Now, if I recall, that book is about... Cleo, my dear, you amaze me.
Now, wait a minute. If the chop wouldn't work, then how come
Oh,
that...
you'll see, son. You'll see. Go ahead, Cleo, dear.
Thank you. Leona, I know you don't want to talk right now, but you might want to listen. Get your ears ready. Sylvester and the Magic Pebble. Sylvester Duncan lived with his mother and father at Acorn Road in Oatsdale.
One of his hobbies was collecting pebbles of unusual shape and color. On a rainy Saturday during vacation, he found a quite extraordinary one. It was flaming red, shiny, and perfectly round. He began to shiver, probably from excitement, and the rain felt cold on his back.
I wish it would stop raining.
He said. To his great surprise, the rain stopped. It didn't stop gradually, as rains usually do. It ceased,
It's magic!
said Sylvester.
I wish it would rain again.
Nothing happened,
I wish it would rain again.
he said again. He guessed that the magic must be in the red pebble, where indeed it was,
What a lucky day this is.
thought Sylvester.
From now on, I can have anything I want.
He wished the sunshine back in the sky, and he started home, eager to amaze his father and mother with his magic pebble. He could hardly wait to see their faces. As he was crossing Strawberry Hill, he was startled to see a mean, hungry lion looking right at him.
Mom, excuse me? Excuse me, but, did you say that lion was, mean?
Yes, that's what it says here. A mean, hungry lion.
Yeah, however, the author could have said base, vile, uncivilized, wicked.
Okay, I get the picture. You can go on.
Thank you. If he hadn't been so frightened, he could have made the lion disappear.
He could have wished many things, but he panicked and couldn't think carefully.
I wish I were a rock.
He said, and he became a rock,
I saw that little donkey as clear as day.
growled the lion.
Maybe I'm going crazy.
So let me get this straight. A mean, hungry lion is what made that poor donkey turn himself into a rock?
That's right.
Oh, Mom. I don't think this is a good story for Leona. It's a negative portrayal of lions.
Oh, I think Leona knows that not all lions are like that. After all, she has a very nice brother.
That's true. Wait a minute. Nice. Nobody move till I get back.
Yeah, but...
Pebbles.
Hey! And next, Martha Reader and the Bow Wow sing the zesty short E S sound in the word web.
Sylvester, a knight on a quest, bet that he'd win the big jousting test. Then he just took the T and replaced it with B, thereby proving that he was the best.
And now it's time for...
Gawain's word! Gawain's word!
Excellent! Gawain here once again at Blending Fields, where two brave knights in armor will charge together at high speed and make a word. Competing today we have Sir and Sir S. Blend on, dudes!
S.
Dress! Excellent! That's Gawain's word for today. And this is Gawain saying, don't stress, cause I guess I'll see you next time on Gawain's Word! Gawain's Word!
And now, some names with a short E, F sound in them. You'll love it, I bet.
Meet Letty, Brett, Yvette, and Ed. Betty, Setter, Red. Terry, Carrie, Britt, Raquel, and Terry's ferrets, Trent, and Mel. Here's Devin, Kevin, Lex, and Kenji. Zeb and Devin, Rex, and Benji. Rennie, Kenny, Jen, Annette,
Elephant. 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 Elephant.
Okay, you can move now.
Oh, phew. Boy, I was getting stiff.
And I was getting inflexible, petrified, and rigid.
Rigid, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Leona, these are my cliffhanger books. All of them. And I'm going to give them to you if you come out from under the table.
That's very nice, Lionel.
Why? You may ask, am I willing to make such a sacrifice? Because you are my sister, and I am your brother. And there is nothing I would not do for you.
Lionel, Leona doesn't like cliffhanger books.
Oh, yeah. Well, I thought it would work. I really did.
Yeah, I know you did, son. But look on the bright side. At least you get to keep your cliffhanger books.
Yeah, that's true.
Huh?
Let's get back to the story.
Exactly.
And there was Sylvester, a rock on Strawberry Hill, with the magic pebble lying right beside him on the ground, and he was unable to pick it up.
Oh, how I wish I were myself again.
He thought, but nothing happened. He had to be touching the pebble to make the magic work. But there was nothing he could do about it. Sylvester fell asleep. What else could he do? Meanwhile, back at home, Mr. and Mrs. Duncan paced the floor, frantic with worry. Sylvester has never come home after dinner time, said Mrs. Duncan. Where could he be? Said Mr. Duncan. They stayed up all night wondering what had happened. At dawn, they went about inquiring of all the neighbors. No one had seen Sylvester since the day before yesterday. They went to the police.
Please, has anyone seen our son yet, Sergeant?
The police could not find their child. After a month of searching the same places over and over again, Mr. and Mrs. Duncan no longer knew what to do. They tried their best to be happy, but they were always reminded of Sylvester. They were miserable.
Alert! Alert! I believe you will have to stop reading.
Why?
After calculating Leona's body mass and factoring in the 2 7-ounce glasses of orange juice she had at 7 o'clock this morning, I have determined that Leona will need an intake of food and have to go to the bathroom right about now!
Whoa, hey, she's coming out!
Hooray! Huzzah! Glad tidings and felicitations!
Applause for Mouse!
Yeah!
She has a napkin on her head.
If you can read E-N-N, then you can read ten and pen, and you can read hen and zen, and you can read men.
Yeah, come on and read it again. All you need is a little E-N.
If you can read E-N-N, then you can read end and mend, and you can read send and spend, and you can read lend.
Yeah, I bet you're getting to know every N that I'm tended to show.
If you can read E-N-N, then you can read when and then, and you can read den, and you can read ten, if you can read N.
Thanks for joining us back at the National Word Cup Finals. Tiger Words is stepping up to the tee. He's been writing sensationally all day, but this will be his final and most important word, tent. It starts with the t sound, followed by the vowel sound e, the n, and the final t. That's t, e, n, t, tent. If he makes it, he will win 10 tenths. He's selecting a writing implement. It appears to be an erasable pen, a good choice for this word. Tiger approaches the tee and begins his stroke. And, oh, he's written a perfect N, which makes the sound N. Wonder what he's planning to do next. Oh, this is the kind of writing that put Tiger where he is. He's made a perfect T, which makes the sound T. That's the final sound in the word tent. Tiger is writing the heck out of this word. Let's see what he'll do now. It's got to be a vowel to make the sound in the middle. He raises his pen and writes an I. Ooh, too bad. That I makes the sound I. That makes the word tent, not tent. But this kid never lets a mistake throw him off his game. He's using that pen eraser with typical Tiger skill, erasing the I and writing an E, which makes the sound and makes the word tent. Nice work, Tiger. He's won the championship and 10 tents.
10. Ent. Bent. Bet. 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 Beg. Egg.
A fiery horse, a cloud of eraser dust, and a hearty hi-yo, hi-ho! Hooray! With his trusty sidekick, Russell Epsom Grub, again rewrites Lone the Rearranger. The Lone Rearranger rewrites again.
Where is it? Give it to me. Oh, Lone, do you think something is wrong here?
I'll ask. What are you folks doing?
Following orders. Our boss left us these instructions.
Remember to milk the eggs and take the chicken from the cow.
And that's what we're doing.
Give me your chicken. Where is your chicken?
Oh, they're following orders, Russell. Nothing wrong here.
Lone, don't you think perhaps that note could use a bit of rearranging?
Hi-ho! Shine some light on this. Remember to milk the eggs and take the chicken from the cow.
Remember to milk the cow and take the eggs from the chicken. Oh.
Oh, that there's a whole lot neater.
Well, thank you. Who was that banana-nosed masked stranger?
We didn't even get a chance to thank him. I'll make him an omelet.
Why must you always yell in that poor horsey's ears?
The following was recorded earlier for broadcast at this time. I love my job.
Pebbles.
Well, she will still need an intake of food.
Oh. What? Hey! What you...
This is terrible. What if she really never comes out? I'll be known in school as the cub with a little sister under the table.
No, it's not over yet, son. No, look, this is a very powerful story. Let's let your mother finish it.
Okay.
Sylvester felt he would be a rock forever, and he tried to get used to it.
The days grew colder. Fall came with the leaves changing color. Then it was winter. The winds blew this way and that. It snowed. Then the snows melted. The earth warmed up in the spring sun, and flowers showed their young faces. One day in May, Mr. Duncan took his wife on a picnic.
Let's cheer up,
he said. They went to Strawberry Hill. Mrs. Duncan sat down on the rock. The warmth of his own mother sitting on him woke Sylvester. But he couldn't talk. He had no voice. Suddenly, Mr. Duncan saw the red pebble.
What a fantastic pebble,
He exclaimed.
Sylvester would have loved it for his collection.
He put the pebble on the rock. They sat down to eat. You know, Father, Mrs. Duncan said suddenly, I have the strangest feeling that our dear Sylvester is still alive and not far away.
I am.
Sylvester wanted to shout, but he couldn't. If only he had realized that the pebble resting on his back was the magic pebble. Oh, how I wish he were here with us, said Mrs. Duncan.
I wish I were myself again. I wish I were my real self again,
thought Sylvester. And in less than an instant, he was. You can imagine the scene that followed. When they had eventually calmed down a bit and had gotten home, Mr. Duncan put the magic pebble in an iron safe. Someday they might want to use it. But really, for now, what more could they wish for? They all had all that they wanted.
The end.
Well,
I hope it works.
yeah, I guess we'll have to see. Oh, wait a minute.
She's out without a napkin on her head.
She's utterly lacking in headgear.
That was a great story, Mama.
Oh.
She talked. Mom, you're a genius.
Thank you, Lionel. So, Leona, you really like this story, huh?
Oh, yeah. It was the best story I ever heard. You know, when Sylvester was a rock, I thought he'd be a rock forever. But then his daddy put the pebble on his back, and they all hugged, and oh, I was so happy I almost cried.
Hey, why don't we continue this conversation over some lamb chops, huh?
Great idea, Theo.
Yeah, because I'm stunned, because, Lumpy ate the one I took from you, Dad.
Oh, she did
Oh,
she?
wait a minute. Doesn't anyone care why Leona was under the table in the first place?
It doesn't matter anymore, does it, Lumpy?
Well, but.
No, it doesn't matter. But maybe we can talk about it later, Leona?
Well, maybe.
No maybes about lamb chops. Come on!
All right.
Lamb chops!
But I want to know what happened now.
Well, Lionel, not every story has an ending, you know. Closure, completion, a denouement.
Wait for me.
Hey, where's my lamb chop?
Oh, thank you for your patience, sir. And now compliments of the Barnaby B. Busterfield III Memorial Public Library. Here you go.
Oh boy, gonna need a bigger napkin.
Hey, Clay, look, it's,
Peanut?
Yeah, and I'm gonna eat it.
Oh.
Stop! No!
You fools!
That wasn't a peanut. That was a magic pebble. Read the sign.
Magic,
Pebble?
yeah. And it was delicious. Well, I wish I had 100 more of those,
Pebbles?
Yeah!
Get ready for a sight gag at my expense.
Ugh.
There are games and stories at the Between the Lions website. PBSKids.org or America Online. Keyword PBS Kids.
You ready, sweetie?
Yeah.
Okay.
Read to a child every day and watch her get wild about reading.
Be a designated reader. Once upon a time, there was a...